Well, I'm down there working on a video. I went last night to a place and sifted and found some stuff, but it was the second trip of the day, so I was whipped. Didn't stay that long. Went back today. The water went up a foot, so I found a few things, but didn't stay long. Needs to go down a foot. Hopefully it does by mid-afternoon. I'll go back and start a new video. But here's the clips from last night and a little bit this morning. Well, I got my sifter here and my shovel. TRAEX Volrath. VOLLRATH. It's an industrial flatware dishwasher screen for like a big eatery, like a restaurant. They make great sifters. But I'm going down here second hunt of the day, see what I can get. Yeah, the water's all muddy. The wind picked up and there's heavy barge traffic. So I'll kind of see. I'm gonna look around a little bit, walk around, and decide where I wanna look. That sucks. That's a piece that's fire popped out of a huge point. Oh. Well, you can see just this flat part here. See the flaking? I'd say that's the edge right here out of a big curved, like Cobb's Amos knife. But see, it's been popped off, and that's from heat. It exploded. It's just, there's a pot lid right there. That's too bad. That would have been a big knife. Hey, there's another one. I'm getting flakes in every screen, so that's a good sign. Hopefully I can find something else. See, there's something right there. It's a flake. It's worked. It's a little tool. I'll get back if I see anything. Look here. There's a little blade. Another little tool. See, there's a cork top. I'm seeing all kinds of old glass in here, but it's just shards, no whole bottle. This right here, this tool. Oh man, look at this humpback scraper. That's a day maker. Look at the color. Wow, wow. Heck, that's almost 4 inches long. Look at that. That's a nice looking tool. It's been used as a scraper. It's real polished up in here. They've been doing something with it, but that's a nice looking piece, isn't it? Very unique. Very unique. That spot in the river cobble chert. Wow. The shore. I'm into a better spot. I just got this. I see it. Saw it stuck there. It's a heartbreaking little Amos. Would have been just awesome. But broke. I'll show you. Yeah, that would have been a really fine little atto dart, a serrated one with barbs and just impacted. See, that would have been nice. Too bad. Serrated, would have had a needle tip, but some of them's going to be broke. Yeah, it's a little blade, but it's broke. See? Yeah, this is pretty hard digging. See my shovel out there? It's deep water, but see, there's a core. See all the little, looks like flakes come off, maybe blades. East clay down there. It's another pitted stone. Look at that. That's a beauty. See, here's another stone minutes later. You can see 1, 2, 3 holes. And then right here, it's all roughed up. See it? Another one. Yeah, there's another river cobble chert. Percussion. Struck twice to sample it. Another one. Yeah, I just got that in the last screen. That would have been one of the nicest points of the year. I'll show you the material. It sucks, that's broke. Well, that's like river cobble agate. I'll show it to you. That would have been a serrated needle tip point. Imagine if that would have been whole. Oh, man. I'll show you to a light source. Real ground, that would have been something else. See, there's a Brush Creek base I found right beside this. See, probably same maker. Yeah, you can see that material. It's almost just, see, completely see-through. Just, whoa, what the heck? You know, imagine that being whole. That would have just, it would have been heavily, really deeply serrated with just a needle tip on it. Oh. Big black chert river cobble. Broke in half and points were made out of the other half or part of this. See the percussion hits? Well, see this? It's been like 15 hours. I had to go home eat and do other stuff, and it's the next day, and this was dry right here, so it's went up like a foot. It'll push me off places. I'll still be able to look, but have to just try on someplace else down here farther. See, I'm reaching clear down in here. I feel a rock right there. I probed this with a probe. See, there's a little clay cap, but see that's cracked up rock there. There's good material down in there, but man, it's deep today. The water went up. Yeah, look at that fossil. It's just loaded. I'll show it to you up close. Just fossils all through that. They're nice quality too. See, there's all kinds of stuff going on in this. Look at that right there, that fossil. That's cool. There's all that stuff's fossil. See, there's stuff right there. Stuff right in there. There's some kind of big shell or something. See it all in here. It's just a clump of it, and it's just all the way through it. Very cool. Brush Creek, I'm seeing flakes already. I should find something. It's slow going, but see, I'm starting to get into the gravel layer, and see, there's chert in raw form. We'll take this home in my pocket, and I'll knock the end cappers off with a hammer stone. We'll see what the interior looks like. I'd say it's kind of a tan color. Well, I'm gonna break this open now, but see these fissures in it? These are fissures all the way through. And that's why they probably I wouldn't even use that. It's got fractures like to it, so but I'll show you what's on the inside. All right, you can see there where I percussion struck that a few times with a rock. Piece of, you can see, might be a jasper. I thought it was gonna be tan. It's kind of greeny gray. You can see it flakes are on ice. Flakes come right off. I saved one off, see? I could make a point out of that. I actually could. I thought it had too many fractures. It didn't. That's nice material, huh? Yeah, there's my first find, a broken end scraper. I'll show it to you. It stinks. The corners broke off of it. Look how small that is. And just this piece at the right, it would have just looked like this side. It's just snapped off. And right there's the end scraper tool lip. See it there, but probably broken during use. It's even worked down the side. Well, base is gone and the tip's gone. That would have been nice. Look at that. Midsection of a arrowhead, a big one. Feels like it's been polished with a fine grit sandstone. You can see that dip there. Now look at this side. See all the striated marks in it? All over it where it's been rubbed. What do you think this was being used for? It's what they were rubbing the hematite down on. It's perfect. It's like a fine grit sandstone. It's real hard. You can feel it. You can see the marks from. That's pretty cool. Well, all that weird looks like it's painted. That's just staining from like these, or where twigs or something was laying on it. That'll lighten up. But see all this in there? It was done by an ancient man. You can see it. This has all been smooth. It's got the little divot here. You can tell a piece of hematite's just been rubbed right there. I'll show you a piece. Well, you see, this is what was being, you can just tell for sure the ripples in that. And see, this is, make sure this focus. See all these facets on this? It's from rubbing it on this fine grit sandstone. See? To get the paste, and the paste is the same color as that stone. It made a red paint. Ochre, red ochre. Look it up, you can read about it. But see, they look like little dyes or something. That's nice to find a rock. That's a nice display, huh? Wow. These screens, I'm in all kinds of fire rock now. And there's flakes in it, look at that. That's a Brush Creek chert lancet. It's worked all the way down that edge, see it? Well, see, Brush Creek chert, little orange spots. See how the edge is all chewed up. See, it's all been worked all down through there. That's a little lancet blade, one that's just really been used, and I've found hundreds of them in the past few weeks. Yeah, there's another river cobble broken open. Nice gray chert. Well, the water's come up a little bit since I've even been here. It'll go down. We haven't had no rain. I don't know what's going on. Must be working on something down below a dam and they're holding the water back or something. It did this last week and it was down within 12 hours. So I'm going to go home and eat and relax and come back in 3 or 4 hours. Well, I've been putting the Arrowhead finds in this little box. I'm going to frame them all up. I filled this whole wood box within like 2 weeks of just smokers. There's just, look at that serrated point up there. All nice ones. Look at that big knife. There's that humpback scraper's nice. Look how big it is. Well, I'll see you on the next one. I'll put a few artifact hunting videos up here at the end. More enjoyment.